This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The lineups for the game. Got things underway. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Into the channel. Got a decisive goal here. Good clearance and very necessary. Will be hit long and direct. Can he finish? And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
Tries a through ball. Goal kick. Looks like a good ball through. Shoots! Aimed long and direct. Plays it out to the wing.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Driving on, he could shoot here. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. He's got away. It is quite a run he's making here. Up for the header! He's scored! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch. That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Plays it out to the flank. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. He's put it on the right now, what's on? Gets the chance to cross.
Very careless, and I leave it at that.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Gets it back. Now the pass. Back to the keeper and try something new. Danger averted for now. Passes it through. Shooting chance! Yes, it's in! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Looks to slip it through. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. That's a throw. Still going, where to next? Oh, he's overhit it. It will be. Out to the left it goes. Looks to clip it forward. Done very well to intervene. Tries a through ball. Decent ball. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Shapes to shoot! And more, and more, and more! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
It will be. Lobs it in gently, cut out in the nick of time. Is it in? Oh, denied at the last.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Great leap! Can he get the shot away? Played out to the right. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Keeper's ball. Forward it goes. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Big chance! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. And he's on it, has a swing at it! Keeper is right behind it.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Played out to the wing, cuts it out. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And the weighted pass. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's had a go! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Up to meet it! Now the pass. Gets into some space. In comes the cross. Played out to the wing. He's left, he's gone for it! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
a shot! Another chance! He's looking to get there first. Tries to get it forward quickly. We've reached half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
There's the start of the second half. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Pushes it out wide. Driving on, a real charge here. He'll have a dip! Not out the best in the keeper.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of the second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Goes for goal! Oh, impressive strike.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that. Listen, the manager seems to have impacted during the break. This is now a show of real purpose.
And that has put paid to that. Over to the left. Plays it back. Goes for goal! And that's past the post.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Battles to win it back. Pinged forward. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Looks like a good ball through. Shot at goal! He's put it wide.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either. Actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Turns and goes back. Has a look and has a go. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. Where to from here? Plays a clever pass. Up he gets! Oh, terrific save. Forward it goes. Looks to slip it through. It's broken loose. Gets it upfield. Has he found his man? Floats one over. How about a shot? Aimed long and direct. Looking to break out here. Going through. In with a header! And the keeper's there to save. He's kept it out. That's a great save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Point-blank header! Passes it through. How about it? Forward it goes. Out towards the flank. To dink one in. It's a brilliant intercept. And the finish! No, that's just wide.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
He's made sure that that won't get through. It's gone. And the shot! Goal! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Be another change here.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed low and direct. Looks like a good ball through. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. Out wide to the right. Demanding a quick ball here. Hits one! Keeper's got his work done.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Chooses to go back. Can he score? Plays it back. He's gone for it! That tested the keeper.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Forward it goes. Now the pass. Tries a through ball. Clears it out of harm's way. Plays it into the channel. Now here's the through ball. Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Good challenge, he just stood firm. No complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. To find, has a pop! Oh, that's a waste. Plays it out to the wing. Tries to dink it in. He's tried one! Has beaten it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And that's left him on the seat. Can he put it away? In it goes! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
espectadores, juntem-se em princípio nos todos os jogadores de cada um dos nossos mais antigos sócios do clube.